Hi, everyone. I'm Sabrina Dami. This is your 13 Now update on this Friday. We made it to Friday, December 9th, and let us start with a check on your forecast. I know it's a busy weekend during the holiday season, Paul, as everyone is trying to get out and about, get maybe their shopping done, maybe still get their tree if they haven't gotten it. And you were talking about the chance for wet snow Sunday.
Yeah, I think it's holding true. The computer models are coming in line. I can't hear you very well, but I think you have to move your mic over a little bit. But that's okay. I think you asked me how much snow we're going to get or if we're going to get the snow.
You
So
got it here. Okay.
Oh, that's perfect. There we go.
Yeah, a microphone would be helpful, right? If I,
Well, we got your voice a little bit. You talk loudly enough.
It is Friday, so yeah, I was
Yes.
asking you. You were talking about the chance for snow this weekend, and so was wondering where that stands right now.
Yeah, there is a chance, a good chance, that we're going to get some accumulating snow, but probably not until Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening. So there's a lot of the weekend that's going to be dry and just actually really nice for any type of activity, whether you're going to get a tree, you're going to do some holiday shopping, got a holiday party. I think we're going to get through most of it just fine. Let's take a look at this. I put a bar graph together, and you've seen it before if you watch us on Channel 13. I use this a lot because I like to look at the different computer models and what their output is for the given situation. And in this particular case, you could see that first one, ECMWF, that's the European model, 2 inches of snow. The GFS down a bit, but still 2.6. The ensemble, the last bar, we'll skip over to that. That's 30 models put together, and the average it out, and it's 2.1. So that kind of gives you an understanding of where we're at. 3.7 on the NAM. The NAM is usually pretty high. So I think we're going to have about 2 or 3 inches of snow out of this. And again, we're talking starting Sunday afternoon and into Sunday night. For now, blue sky as far as the eye can see on the CDPHP first warning cam. It's cool, 39, a chilly breeze, but it is December, so it's not too far out of the ordinary. With a clear sky, it looks like we're going to enjoy that dry weather right on through tonight. So it's a Friday night, holiday season, have some weekend plans, no problems at all. The hour-by-hour forecast looking good as we get into the overnight. But even Saturday, I want to emphasize that it's going to be dry and sunny right through a good chunk of the day on Saturday. And even Saturday evening, even as some clouds start to come in, it's going to stay dry. And if you wait until Sunday, you probably even have until about lunchtime. You can see I've stopped the clock here right at noon. And it's probably when the first flakes are going to start to fly. I think a lot of this is going to dry out at first. But as we get deeper into the afternoon, steadier light snow will start to add up. I think the best chance of that, let's say 2 or 3 inches falling will be after dark, let's say 4 to 9 p.m. And then because this is such a weak system, it just starts to fall apart here. So I think we're going to be fine for the Monday morning commute. But on the grassy surfaces and untreated surfaces, a fresh couple of inches of snow on the ground. So for today, it looks like we'll stay in the 30s, a little chilly breeze, but lots of sunshine, back down into the 20s tonight, even some teens across surrounding communities. The 7-day forecast will show that snow late Sunday, Sunday night, but drying it out in time on Monday. And way at the end there, you see some more rain and snow for Thursday. We're going to look at least the chance of another system coming in, and this one could bring us another opportunity for some more snow. And maybe this would be more significant depending on how the track of this system goes. It's still just about a week away, Sabrina.
Yeah, so people understand, Paul, just how much goes into planning for forecasting something like that. I mean, you and I were talking just a short time ago about doing some volunteering as the station normally does during this time of year. And I was saying, how's next Thursday for you? You said, well, we may have a storm, and that's how it goes, right? You're already looking ahead to that.
Right. And it's kind of crazy on a personal note. I almost get too crazy about trying to plan around things that I see on the weather maps instead of just, maybe sometimes just enjoying my life and taking things as they come. But I guess it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
Well, this is why you're so good at what you do.
Oh, thank you so much.
We thank you for that, Paul. All right, great. We're going to find out the latest models once again, live at 4, right before 4 o'clock shows when it comes out. All right. We'll look forward to that, Paul. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Let's get you updated on some news we are following today. A 20-year-old man is sentenced in the death of a teenager in Albany. China Forney, you'll recall this case made headlines and grabbed a lot of attention when this happened. Jamir Manning was sentenced today He admitted to being one of two men who fired 31 shots meant for another man, which instead hit China Forney and killed her. Today, the judge in Albany County Court, Roger McDonough, had strong words for Manning as he sentenced him to 20 years to life in prison. Take a listen.
Every day, I hope you carry with you the weight of this senseless, merciless, devastating crime.
Again, that was Judge Roger McDonough speaking during the sentencing today in Albany County Court. Stella Porter's working on this story. She spoke with the family and more on what the judge had to say, China Forney's family, and what the judge had to say. So you'll hear that starting live at 4. Jon Romano is opening up about opening fire inside Columbia High School in East Greenbush back in 2004. He's getting quite candid about what was going through his mind during that time. He spoke with Dan Levy, and he says he has vivid recall of what he was thinking in 2004 when he walked into Columbia High School with a gun. He says he remembers feeling trapped. He told Dan he felt like he was being sucked into an abyss because he wasn't leading a meaningful and purposeful life. More on what he had to say about that dark time and why he's opening up about this now. You'll hear that starting live at 4. And we have been following this breaking news all day. WNBA star Brittney Griner released from Russia back on American soil. She came early this morning, and we had that breaking news on our morning show this morning. She was in Russia for nearly 10 months. She was able to return home in an exchange, a prisoner exchange, for an arms dealer named Victor Bout. This exchange is coming with some criticism against the Biden administration because of American Paul Whelan, who is still stuck in Russia. He's been in Russia for 4 years now. Elaine Houston spoke with a political science professor about the process that goes into releasing an American in this way, how complicated this process really is. You'll hear that as well starting live at 4. We have an update on a young girl from Clifton Park who was in desperate need of a kidney transplant, Maya Charles Rivera. We've been following this story closely. She's 10 years old from Clifton Park. She just had this life-saving procedure yesterday. The kidney was donated to the 10-year-old from a close family friend who wishes to remain anonymous. News Channel 13 has been following this closely, and her father messaged me today saying Maya is doing very well at Boston Children's Hospital and is recovering nicely, and he hopes to maybe do a Zoom conversation with us from the hospital, as they expect to be there for several weeks now as she recovers. So we're hoping to maybe speak with him sometime next week. That is your 13 Now update on this Friday, December 9th. I'm Sabrina Dami. We will see you on air starting live at 4 on News Channel 13.